Hey everybody, it's Living Dead here. I'm back with my second video tonight. This is after my updated Army Ranger build. This will be in United States Army, Delta, or CAG, or 1st SFOD, D, whichever one you want to call them. And like I said in my previous video, I apologize for my absence. I've been gone for a while dealing with stuff, and I haven't really been focusing on YouTube and all of that, so I apologize for that. I'm just going through a full recap of my last video that I already went through. Check it out if you are interested in our Army Ranger build. It's very appreciated, and overall I think it's a good build. But like I said in the last video, I'm planning on doing breakpoint things. Alpha builds, I did a recap in that video about me doing US military builds and breakpoint, and me being gone a few months after because I'm planning on enlisting in the army, so I'll be gone probably for a few months. I think it's past 5 months offline at least, if everything goes well. So just pre-warned on everybody for that, and be prepared if I'm offline. That will be the reason next coming months. But in the next month probably, or maybe 2, I'll be putting out videos. I'll put in these probably are my last 2 builds for Wildlands. Then I'm going to be moving on to breakpoint. I'll still be doing Wildlands builds. I'll still have it and everything, so if you guys want to build for Wildlands, I'll put it out as fast as I can. But after these 2 videos, the Rangers and the Delta that I'm doing right now, these 2 updated videos, I'm going to move in onto breakpoint and do some US military alpha builds in that game. I might do a couple European builds and stuff like that, but it's kind of hard doing it in that game, but I'll try my best. Just comment if you want to see something, and I'll try to do it either Wildlands or breakpoint. Just let me know. But anyway, and if you guys are wondering, I am tired right now because it's like 2 a.m. or 3, so that's why I kind of seem a little edgy and just not really talkative, and I don't even know what I'm saying right now. I'm just trying to get this build out. But anyway, this is gonna be a long build, few different outfits I'm gonna try to go through for Delta, because they are a pretty widespread group. And weapons wise, I'm gonna kind of keep the loadouts just to riflemen. It's basically, I'll probably just go fast recap of automatic riflemen and stuff like that in this. But it's basically everything the Rangers use for automatic riflemen, all the Mark 48 and everything. Just check it out in my last video if you're interested. Let's start this video. So for most cases you can wear the ACU shirt, just like walk around post or something like that, usually with patrol cap or field cap, whatever you want to call it. One time you'll wear your beret is in certain situations, ceremonies maybe, or promotions or something like that. And depending for Delta, because Delta selects from Rangers, Green Berets, they even select from other branches, Navy, like Navy SEALs, DevGru, they even select from candidates. I think they even select from the Air Force as well, some of their JTACs and stuff like that. They also select from the Coast Guard, I believe. The Coast Guard's Maritime Response Teams, or MRST, something like that. And I'll probably be doing a build on MRST and breakpoint, so watch out for that. But anyway, they do all these different selections, and I don't know They even do it for the Marine Corps, I think, from RSOC or Marine Force Recon. But they'll be doing, I'll take selections from that. If you go through selection, just depends if you pass or not, and all this stuff I don't 100% know about, so bear with me. Just depending on all the requirements you had to pass. But what my point is saying, the beret will be either the tan Ranger beret or the rifle green beret from the standard green berets, Army Special Forces. It just depends because Delta doesn't have a specific beret that you wear, like color wise. It just depends on what unit you came from for, and that's the beret that you would wear in Delta if you were to ever wear a beret. But anyway, like all my videos, it's gonna be Karate Combat Shirt 2, the CAG, and also SEALs, the MARSOC, also Green Berets. They will wear civilian clothes sometimes. I'm not gonna get in the whole civilian clothes aspect. Just basically a t-shirt, jeans, or something like that. Up to you, whatever you want to wear. As long as it's not totally retro weird, you can wear it as civilian clothing that they would usually wear with like a JPC vest or something like that. Or not even a vest at all. Just depends on their operation, their situation, what they're doing wise. But for now, we're gonna go through the simple like combat builds. I'm gonna start out with the standard Army OCP build, which would be Karate Combat Shirt 2, which they would be wearing probably the G3s, or G4s, Karate Combat shirts, or you can wear the ACU shirt. But like I said, in this game it just looks weird. I don't like it. So vest wise, you can go the JPC multicam. You can probably go sandstone or coyote brown. I wouldn't recommend it, or any of these small vests. The pants wise will be the Karate Precision Combat pants. You can go Cargo A or Commando, but it has to be multicam for this build. I'd wear it would be they call it G3s, the G3s Karate Combat pants they would usually wear. These are like really old Karate Combat pants that this game has. But like I said, it depends on if you're wearing civilian clothing. You'd be wearing jeans or cargo pants or something like that, and like sandstone or blue jeans, of course. But for this build, it's gonna be the Karate Combat pants. And shoes wise, you know, Commando, hiking boots, or hiking shoes, and usually coyote brown, sandstone. And I would maybe go black for hiking shoes, but for hiking boots and Commando, don't go black. Would never see that before. Let's see, accessories wise, eyewear, it's up to you. Oakley straight jacket, Oakley ballistic M frames. You can even wear the ESS ballistic goggles. Usually those are only used for like sandstorms and stuff like that lately, and those recent wars in Iraq and Afghanistan, or even used just helicopters and all that dust when they're taking off and stuff. Face wear. Now, you can wear shamag. It kind of depends if what you want. It depends on the operator. They do wear balaclava sometimes. Rare, but they do wear them sometimes. But it's kind of up to you. Let's just go why not the shamag with it. Like most U.S. Army Special Forces or any U.S. military special forces, They will be on the OpsCore Fast Ballistic helmet, which this is the closest you can get in this game to the real point. At least they did a pretty good job on that, which is good about that, because I have a lot of controversy about that game, but it doesn't matter. Fast Ballistic and Multicam. I don't even know where I'm going. You know, the earpiece, headset A or C, black or coyote brown, up to you. And personally, I'm going to headset A, just because I like that one. It kind of reminds me of the Peltor headsets that are the main used headset in the Special Forces community, or soft, whatever you want to call them. Then handwear, like I said, Nomex or Oakley Pilot, maybe the Echelon, or Echelon, whatever you want to call them. But I would not recommend them. Backpack wise, Y strap, Camelback, or 511 Rush 24, or like Rux and stuff like that. If you want to do it for this game, I'll go OCP and 511 All Hazards Prime Pack. Closest option to a rucksack, I guess. This game doesn't really have realistic rucksack, so it's kind of sad about that. Patches wise, up to you, no patch, and for this game it's kind of limited to just one patch, which is sad because it also, in real life, you would have your Special Forces patch, you would have your Delta patch, the airborne, whatever you call it. And you also have your flag. Usually it's on the right side, on your right shoulder, and usually on operator's vest. But this game is kind of limited to that. But it's up to you if you want to go the gray one, the colored one, or just no patch at all, or a specific unit patch if you want to make up, I guess, some Spartan patch. Which the red Spartan I usually use for DevGru, for Red Squadron DevGru. But for now, we're just gonna go the colored US patch. We're actually gonna go coyote brown, because I just kind of like it. And just for now, like I said, a lot of my videos, you're not be wearing nods in daytime for the most part. So just for night raids and direct action HVT missions that DevGru or Delta would be using. We're just gonna do that. That's your guy. Just for now, I'm just gonna show you what he looks like. I'll go with the weapons after, and I'll go back to this guy at the end after I'm not being shot at. Gosh, the AI in this game sometimes terrible. Alright, so after that, you got your, actually I could do this. You got your Delta guy and the OCP kit. Next we're gonna go to, because Delta wears a lot of different patterns. They can even wear like SEALs wear the AR2 or AR1. Delta wears that sometimes. Haven't really been seeing them wear it, any photos or videos lately. But they do wear it once in a while, just depending on environment, just depending on the operator and operation or situation. I will just go through the outfits quick. Play standard multicam. So just basically a mix and match of different camos, mix of OCP and AR. Delta usually won't wear straight up AR1 like DevGru and SEALs. They'll like mix and match with multicam and stuff like that. DevGru also does the same thing sometimes, but Usually if they were in AOR 1 or 2, it's full on AOR 2 or AOR 1 or 2. Sorry guys, I can't even speak. What's it called? The pants go AR 1, and we're gonna make the backpack multicam. So you have your Delta guy, AR 1 multicam mix match. They also wear AR 2. Like I said, you don't have to wear a shamag like I am, but I'm choosing to wear a shamag right now. It's your Delta guy, and your gloves can be black or sandstone for Oakley pilots, or even for Nomex gloves, black or sandstone or coyote brown, whichever one's available. Sailor 2 build is for more jungle environment, and it just depends on the operator. But I'm not 100% on this. I could be wrong, but I think Delta operators also wear multicam tropic in the rare case scenarios. They'll wear it and have just be wearing that stuff. Wear it this and be going that wise. I don't ever like doing snow in this game, but I'll do it. Karate combat shirt. You can't really do much in this game. I usually just mix and match. I don't know officially what they wear. Snow environments. I would expect just all multicam, alpine, white, stuff like that. For now, I'm just going to use a mix and match. And for this, just because it's a cold environment, I will use a balaclava. But let's see, man, guys. Sorry guys, I was doing something. But like I said, and also headset A or C or earpiece, up to you. Kind of depending on the guy and operator, whichever one you want to go. But usually I would say just wear all multicam alpine, just to be safe. Next outfit will be going back to Cry Combat Shirt 2 and so Woodland environments, because the CAG does wear also M81 Woodland, kind of like Marsoc. Just depending on the operator. I'm gonna get rid of this balaclava. Put on a shamag. Kind of like Marsoc, but I try to differ what they look like. Marsoc also, I forgot in my Marsoc build, I don't know why I was wearing the monos in that build. It was weird. I kinda liked the monos back then for some reason. But Marsoc does wear the dual nods on their helmets. And they might sometimes, rare cases, wear black on their helmets, but I recommend changing that build to fit coyote brown or olive drab on your helmet.
Hi.
Or headset A or C. And welcome to whoever joined, and hello there. But this is for the Woodland build of CAG. I'm gonna switch it back to those are all the builds depending on the environment, depending on the operation or situation that they're in. or civilian clothing sometimes. I guess you could also wear maybe the commando shirt, but kind of looks weird to me. But we're gonna go back to standard OCP. JPC wise, let's see. Go back to the pants, like that. Weapons wise, main weapons, kind of like DevGru. So 416 is usually their main weapons, but they will use other weapons time and time. We're gonna customize this in a minute, but weapons that you can use is, I would say, the Lavoa or LVOA. Real life, it's like an AR-15. I don't think they use it, but if you're just playing in this game, I guess it would be okay if you want to use it. Depends on the guy and whoever wants to use it. Mark 17, they do use it, just like Green Berets, sometimes Rangers, JTAC, TAC-Ps, and Air Force PJs maybe sometimes will use it. And SEALs will also use it quite often as well. Scar H is still a quite used weapon. And just like the M4A1, they will use it. Variants of the M4. Usually shorter barrels and stuff like that, they use it. Like I said, it depends on the operator and what he wants to put on the system. And I guess you can go to Mark 16 if you want, up to you, or the Mark 18. But for now, main weapons 416 that we're gonna go with. We're gonna customize. Me personally, it depends on the camo what you want. You can put a Cali brown. I like putting dark earth on it. Or you go standard black. Or dark bronze is also good sometimes in this game. But I'm gonna go where's that site at? EXPS3 G33 I like putting on. And you're gonna put the PEC 15 on. I usually, because the barrel kind of just looks weird, the ending muzzle kind of just looks weird, I kind of just put it on one of the compensators or a suppressor, up to you. But this time we're gonna make a short barrel 416 like they usually would use short barrels. This is your 416, or you can go standard black, depends on whichever guys you want to pick as camo wise. Just don't pick anything weird like German flak turn or something on this gun. Don't disgrace it, please. But next weapon, they will also use kind of like DevGru, I forgot to mention, and regular SEALs, they will use the MP5 sometimes, or the MP7, depending on close quarters environment. This is what I kind of used for SEALs a while back, that camo. Kind of liked it, kind of weird though, wearing it with AR2. But MP7, depending on what you want. Suppressor, and boom, MP7 time. Usually those are like most of the time they'll rock a 416, but they are known sometimes to use MP7 depending on the operator and the situation. Like usually DevGru is raiding boats and stuff, but CAG can maybe sometimes do it sometimes, or the MP5, up to the operator. Next weapon system for automatic riflemen, like the 416. If you want to be a grenadier, if someone's a grenadier, it's just basically carrying a sometimes maybe AT4 on their back, or a law or something like that, and having M203 or M320 grenade launcher attached to the rifle. Basically designates yourself grenadier, basically. For automatic riflemen, like I said, my Ranger build, be a Mark 48. for a saw or machine gunner, depends on situation. If you want to rock it for a saw gunner, or you want to rock it for replacement of the M240 in this game, up to you. But this would be the build I would recommend, because the stuff is pretty limited in this game. But handguns wise, be the P227, M9, M1911, or P226 if they had it in this game. That's usually their main handgun for DevGru and CAG. But gonna test this out. Like I said, I'm gonna test out all these weapons and everything. I'm gonna do it over here.
Good. Let's move the truck, see if they're cool. Alright, we're all clear.
Crazy rebels always trying to scare me. Handgun. I'm gonna test out the, what's it called, the saw real quick. I should probably test out all weapons, but not gonna really do. And there's also Delta snipers will be using like the M1 0750 caliber anti. It's kind of like the Bear 50 cal basically, but just a different variant. Snipers wise, I'm not really intelligent on knowing what they use 100% wise, but DMRs use the SR25 or M110. They'll use both. Just depends on the operator and depends on the mission ahead. There's a few DMRs they don't have in this game that they might use, but I don't remember the names of them. But I'll test out even the SCAR for you guys. Speaking of Grenadier, Mark 17 sometimes is also used as like a DMR weapon for like a designated marksman. If you're a Delta operator, be a designated marksman guy, might be using the Mark 17. Just because it's using a 7.62 round over 5.56, that's usually used for riflemen usually. You know, back to the 416. Sorry guys, I'm barely talking, I'm tired. It's like 3 AM in the morning. But yeah, this is your Delta guy. And everything. That's gonna be the end of the video. I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. Like I said, I'll be putting probably breakpoint outfit builds the next probably week or two. Probably be putting out the first one. I might be doing 1 or 2 at a time, just depends. So I hope you guys all look forward to that. If you guys, because these are the 2 last my Ranger updates, or updated Ranger build, and this my Delta updated build will be my last 2 videos on Wildlands. I might do a few milsim like operations and stuff once in a while. I'm probably gonna be doing that on Wildlands and Breakpoint, be putting it out. That's a maybe, that's not confirmed, that's a maybe. But yeah, I'll be having Breakpoint builds coming out. I'll be starting in Breakpoint. And yeah, if you guys have any, I'll still have Wildlands, I'll still have Breakpoint. So just leave in the comments if you want to see something in Wildlands or Breakpoint. I'll definitely put it out as fast as I can. But like I said, the next couple of months is gonna be kind of busy, and I'm gonna be gone for a long duration time coming up, most likely if everything works out. I'll keep you guys updated best I can. But anyway, please like and subscribe. It is appreciated. Please comment. That is very nice. Even bad feedback, good feedback, doesn't matter. I read all the comments I get. Every little feedback helps, even if it's bad. So, like the video if you liked it. Dislike it if you didn't. It's up to you. But anyway, I hope you guys all enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. I don't know why I keep saying that. But last thing before I go though, a lot of people think I'm like actually in the military and I should know everything. I don't know everything. These builds are to my knowledge and from videos, from like combat footage of these operators, pictures, just in life experience, just all of that mixed in together, and just my military knowledge because I'm like a military geek for the U.S. I just geek about a lot of stuff, so like I'm not a 100% expert. Some of these things I could be wrong about, or sorry, wrong about. So just don't take my word for it 100%. I do my best on these builds. I see a lot of people trying to do builds out there, and they fail, sadly, and aren't realistic. So I try to put out like a realistic outfit build. No disrespect to those people, but a lot of these people when they put out like Delta builds and stuff definitely don't know what they're talking about. No offense. So I just try to put out realistic builds for you guys to, if you guys want to milsim or you guys just want to use outfit in Wildlands and eventually Breakpoint, of course. And in the future, if I'm in the army, am I gonna be doing YouTube videos? Maybe. I don't know. Like I said in my last build, my Ranger build tonight, thank you everyone for passing the 100 subscribers mark. That's very appreciated. I can't believe I'm at 100 subscribers. Like the other day I was at, I think 24, something like that, months back. It's pretty incredible. And the amount of views I'm getting on my videos and the likes, very appreciated. Like my 11 Bravo infantry build, I'm surprised that's at like 4,000 views right now. It's probably like my highest video. There are some dislikes on the video. I can understand that. But if you guys do dislike, it'd be nice to tell me why you dislike, you know, the video. Like if you dislike a video, please put a comment down below. Tell me why you did it, just for feedback. Be appreciated why you didn't like it. I can improve upon it, something like that. Or if you like a video, tell me why you liked it. Comments are always nice to read, even if it's bad feedback. But anyway, guys, I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for supporting my channel. Couldn't have done it without any of you guys. And anyway, I'll see you on the next video. Peace.